Oh, welcome to Friday Night SmackDown, live from Columbian, South Carolina. I'm your I'm one of the hosts, Chris Downs, and dang, it's great to be back on this podcast. Even though I've been on and off, even though I've been a lot lately, been off though. Plus, I had a birthday a few weeks ago, and let me tell you, it was great. Even though I went to see Danhausen in Memphis. Anyway, let's get down to business, though, shall we? Since it's my first time doing this SmackDown broadcast, well, technically SmackDown reaction podcast. So, with that being said, though, let's check it out. I think we're on Roman Reigns and Jimmy Uso from last Friday, talking about they need some more backup. They want. Last week it was Solo against Jimmy Uso, the returning Jimmy Uso. Oh boy. Oh great. Here we go. Except it was from last week. Look at it. Oh boy. Okay. Oh, looks like Riley Oz is in. Hey, how's it going? Oh yeah. Oh yeah, we got ourselves a new tag team tonight. Chris Sabin, Alex Shelley, the Motor City Machine Guns. They'll be appearing on SmackDown and in WWE for the first time under contract. As I said, it's great to be back on this podcast. Now, Connor's going to be on here a little late. He has some business to take care of. And yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good, Riley. I'm doing good. Yeah. So I'm doing good. By the way. Yeah, here we go. Solo Sokoa. I can't tell the twins between Tonga Loa and Tama Tonga. I mean, I don't know how to pronounce their names and all that. Okay. So you live in Alabama, eh? I live next door. Well, this if you look at them city maps, I mean the state maps. So there you have it. Let's see what Solo Sikoa had to say. Oh boy. Oh. Oh, I really hate when I have to do that. Even though he is the youngest son of Rakishi. Oh boy. Oh boy. Great. Oh boy. Looks like Jey Uso's in the house. Eat. Yeah. Yes. Oh well. This is my first time watching SmackDown in a long time, though. I mean, I did watch SmackDown, but I didn't know it was tape. But I'm not trying to say it's tape right now. They're just doing it the old. They're just doing it their way. Ha! Look at Jake up out there. It looks like he's going. He's feel like he's ready for a beat down on Jey Uso. Good luck with that, Jay. I'll give you that, Jay. I'll give you that. You deserve it. I agree with that. Oh, Chica Fatu feel like he's fixing to go at it. Hey, Brenda. How's it going? Oh, oh. Next time Jey Uso comes back, it's going to be different. DIY, Street Profits, and Pretty Deadly. Next April. WrestleMania. Can't believe it. Do you think Solo costs Jay on Monday? Oh, Riley, I do not know. I'm. I think. Well, we all know next week is the Intercontinental Championship match between Jey Uso and Braun Breaker. I'm just gonna have to say Solo will cost Jey Uso the match if Jey Uso gets in the way tonight. I can give you that. Yeah. Connor should be on though in the next few minutes. So until then, I'm not trying to say I'm gonna get off here. I'm just saying, he'll be on here in a few minutes though. He has some business to take care of and all that. But so yeah, so the Motor City Machine Guns will make their debut tonight in another triple threat tag team match. But I forgot. I think I was fixing to say that's is that commercial right there kind of. Yeah, I heard that will be turned NXT will be in the ECW arena, and this will be the first time that WWE, well, technically developmental, which is NXT, will be making their ECW, well, the 2300 arena debut. This is definitely going to be, and let me tell you, everyone's not going to be chanting ECW, even though it is the formerly the ECW arena. It's going to be known as for just for one night, it'll be NXT, 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 NXT. And I wonder if they're gonna have. I mean, we already seen Extreme Rules match, but I wonder what they're gonna have. They're gonna call. Wonder they're gonna call it the NXT Rules match, or one match will be under the ECW Extreme Rules match. Or back in 2005 when they were coming back for one night only, or one night stand as they call it, ECW Rules match. Anyway, we're back on SmackDown, and here comes the Streak. I know that, and look at them. They're wearing pink. I think they're trying. Well, they are supporting Breast Cancer Awareness Month. It is Breast Cancer Awareness. I'll give you that. DIY, Tommaso Ciampa, and the other. Oh, jeez. Oh, great. Look at this. Pretty Deadly or not. I know they're heels. I'll give you that. Well, bad guys as they portray. Here we go. Oh. What is up with Pretty Deadly, though? Uh-oh. Tommaso Ciampa. He. Oh! That's gotta hurt. And Angelo Dawkins. Oh. Uh-oh. Look at. Whoa! Johnny Gargano. Look out. Look out. Oh! Is it over? Oh, no. Jade, man, look out! Uh-oh. Two? No. We got, oh! Pretty Deadly are attacking one opponent apiece. Tommaso and, oh, Codebreaker! Well, a Bonafide version. One, two, no! It's a modified version of a Codebreaker. You know, I know Pretty Deadly are. Well, I'm gonna have to go with DIY in this match too. Think about it. DIY, Motor City Machine Guns. This will be one. That's probably gonna be one heck of a match right there. I'll give you that. Oh, now we're in picture in picture, or what do they call it? Or I don't know what they call it though when you get. Yeah. Yeah, well, yeah, I'm telling you, it would be a great match. DIY, Motor City Machine Guns, or DIY and MCMG. That will be one heck of a match next week on SmackDown. It'll probably be one of them. It'll probably be in the main event. We'll have to find out, see if it's going to be DIY. See if DIY gets the win. They should be able to. They should be able to do so. But still, it would be one heck of a match, though. Hey, the son Lee. How you doing? And all that though. But it's still as I said, it's great to be back on this on a podcast though, even though it's been a long time though and all that. I could tell you I met Danhausen. I'm ready for WrestleMania next year. We all know next Wednesday and Friday tickets go on sale, and let me tell you, I'm feel excited. This will be my first time traveling to Las Vegas, and especially with my well, before I get back to that, to answer Deshaun's question, they have signed the contract earlier today. If you've seen in WWE's WWE's what do they call it, reviews and all that, but they have not come out yet. But they will. But they will be out later on tonight in another triple threat tag team match to determine. So yeah. Anyway, yeah, WrestleMania 41, and this will be my first time I'll be at WrestleMania, since technically I was supposed to be in New Orleans at WrestleMania 30, but never got a chance. And again, 4 years later, never got the chance. But since it's going to be in Las Vegas, me and Connor, we're going down there. But I'll tell you guys more as soon as he gets on here, so we can explain the situation of all that, everything and all that. So we're almost at the first 30-minute mark of the program, and 30 minute on the podcast review. Yeah. Still, this is Chris Downs, and I'm still standing and all that. And even though now we all know we have our other pod. I know everyone's been wondering why we have not been on a AZ podcast, and why I've not been on it either. I could tell you guys that, but that's up that's between. But I haven't been on there lately because AEW has been how does some people say it, getting bad reviews like WCW 2000. Like for an example, but in the wrestling fantasy world, when John Moxley defeated Bryan Danielson to retire him from his full time competition as professional wrestler, John Moxley, oh boy, this will be the first time he's turning heel in AEW for the first time. And then we're back live. Look out for 50 money. This looks like what do they call it? A three-way tornado tag match. Whoa! Here we go on two. No! The camera kicked out. Man, here we go. Uh-oh. Montez Ford. Oh! Oh! Oh no, Montez Ford! Here it comes! The big blockbuster! Whoa! That sounds like a two. A DIY. Looks like we got ourselves a con. Oh boy. So a good thing she kept an eye on the whole match. The referee, the official referee. Oh, here we go. Now we're in the women's division match. Oh, looks like we got ourselves another. Looks like we got ourselves a big problem. Oh, it's a reboot version of Scare Tactics. I remember that. That's where Matt Hardy came in the picture on one Scare Tactics. Yeah, I remember that. He was like, "Get back in the corner." Connor should be on here anytime though. And speaking of Connor though, yeah. Speaking of that though, um, one of my favorite well, technically one of my favorite wrestlers to look at is Lexus King, formerly known as Brian Pillman Jr. Yesterday or a few days ago, Lexus King under Brian Pillman Jr. saying that he would love to see his father in his rightful place posthumously in the WWE Hall of Fame. Now, in case anyone out there hasn't noticed, though, I was the one who came up with the petition, though, saying that Brian Pillman should be in the Hall of Fame, even though he died at a very young age, and somehow Vince McMahon, well, during he was under the chairmanship and CEO at the time, did not consider Brian Pillman in the Hall of Fame. At least nothing. At least I don't know aware of or anything like that. So now, since Triple H is now taking over and Nick Khan, no relations to Tony Khan. So yeah. I just hope that Brian Pillman does get into the Hall of Fame. I mean, I've been dying to see, well, back then, Brian Pillman Jr., but now I'm dying to see Lexus King. I mean, I got a Lexus King t-shirt. I'm fixing to get a Lexus King figure soon when they come out, though. And now I wanted to meet Lexus King. I've been dying to meet him, though, ever since he first, well, technically under Brian Pillman, when he first debuted 7 years ago, and under Lexus King when he debuted last year on Halloween Havoc. So, without being said, do y'all think Brian Pillman should be in the Hall of Fame? If so, let me know right now, please. And also be my guest. So my question is, as I said, my question is, do y'all think Brian Pillman should be in the Hall of Fame, the WWE Hall of Fame? Good question. Oh, look at this. There's a if anyone's watching, there's a Wendy's commercial. They have a Krabby Patty version. Wendy's got a Krabby Patty version of Uh-oh. Who's here? It's Jimmy Uso and Roman Reigns. They're here and they're in the building. Uh-oh. Oh boy. Recognize that sound before, as Eric Bischoff once says. Oh. You heard it here, folks. Now, Candice LeRae, the first ever WWE Speed Women's Champion, or is it Women's Speed Champion, is going to be the tag team partner of Nia Jax against the team of Bayley and Naomi. With that being said, though, we're going to find that out, though, and see if they coexist. Or, as the words of a certain former general manager, you have 3 minutes. I don't have 3 minutes. Now we got Piper Niven versus NXT star Lash Legend. Oh boy. Oh. Well, looks like Connor's back on here for the first time. Oh, you're good. Well, anyway, since we're still on commercial on SmackDown, question is, Connor, how did I do?
You did pretty good. I haven't been watching, but I'm not seeing you done pretty good.
Yeah. I was just telling everyone out there about what's going on SmackDown, what's going on in the real world, and all that stuff. I feel like Jim Ross or Jerry Lawler combined.
Yeah.
I know it's been a long time though since I've been on the podcast with y'all. I guess you got a little internet problem a little bit. Well, Connor's out again for just a few for technical difficulties. So until then, I guess I'm back on for the next few minutes. So yeah. Uh, oh. Yeah. So. Ouch. Oh, looks like we got ourselves the Patriots against the Jaguars in the NFL London games. Ooh. Lash Legend. Oh Lord, we got ourselves women's tag team champions in attendance. Jay Cargill and Bianca Belair. Man, look at this. They're both the same height and all that. Let's see if Lash Legend can body slam or at least lift up Piper Niven. Oh, Connor's back on.
All right, can you see me better now?
I can see you much better.
All right, good. So this is the second match.
I think this is the second or third match. I can't remember.
I did get to see bits and pieces of the opening tag match, DIY, Street Profits, and Pretty Deadly.
Yeah.
I like the finish that they used. DIY got the win, but Montez Ford was pinning the other member of Street Profits.
Yeah, yeah. There was one comment from Riley saying DIY versus the newly come tag team in the WWE, Motor City Machine Guns.
Yeah,
You think that match will happen next week, Connor?
there's a good chance. DIY won tonight. Motor City Machine Guns will be wrestling tonight as well, and another triple threat tag team.
It would be great seeing those two in action. DIY, Motor City Machine Guns. It's like WWE versus TNA, except they're not under TNA contract.
Yeah. Motor City Machine Guns are going against Angel Garza and Humberto Carrillo. They're with Santos, and they're going against A-Town Down Under. So that should be a pretty interesting match. That's probably going to be the main event, I bet.
Main event, well, technically the tag team main event for the next week's SmackDown.
Well, it's actually going to be tonight.
Actually, it's next week. Well, the finals of the match for the number one contenders match.
Yeah, the two teams that win tonight, they'll go against each other next week, and they're in Brooklyn next week.
Brooklyn.
Oh,
They'll be in Brooklyn, New York next week.
I believe so.
Oh, that's where well, maybe I shouldn't bring him up though. Oh,
That was a good finish.
and I guess you're ahead of me. Yep, you're ahead of me because I heard the bell ring on your end. Lash Legend. I wonder why we see Jade Cargill and Lash Legend going at it. They both have the same physique and strength. And they both, yeah. So, anyway, well, let's see. Well, anyway, Connor, how you been doing though? We haven't seen you in a while on these podcasts.
I'm doing pretty good. I'm doing pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, and speaking of which, though, and I know it's 3 days late, but I'll say it anyway. 3 days ago was this guy's birthday. He's 23 years old 3 days ago.
Yeah.
So everyone out there who can get a chance, tell Connor happy belated birthday. Or since we're on SmackDown tonight, how about we do this way? Give me a birthday, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, but now since Connor's here, my birthday was going good though. About a few days ago. Well, not a few days, more like last week. I mean, I met Danhausen. I met Jason from the Friday the 13th. Oh, and I met TNA Wrestling Sue Young.
When did you meet her?
On my birthday when they were in Memphis Wrestling.
Oh yeah, that's right. Danhausen was there, wasn't he?
Yeah. Well, me and my tag team partner got good seats, though. In fact, we're going to be on Memphis Wrestling TV. Well, not TV taping, but we're going to be on Memphis Wrestling tomorrow afternoon on YouTube and News Channel 5. And can't say anything because I don't want to spoil the matches for you. Oh, Davis Goo, you met Sue Young in New York before New York City.
Oh, that's pretty interesting. Thanks for watching, everybody. Sean.
Yeah. Another thing, though, when I met Sue Young, I know she's the what was the nickname? Undead Living Bride.
Yeah.
I don't know why, but she couldn't speak or anything. I think that's her character role and all that. Connor, I don't know if you met Sue Young before, did you?
I've never met Sue Young. I've seen her wrestle in person, but I've never met her.
She was married to Rich Swann one time. But I'm not gonna bring anything that up about all of that. Might get in trouble. Yeah. Here's another question though. I know Nick Aldis has been in the WWE for probably about a year now, and he's been the general manager of Friday Night SmackDown. Pretty good.
Yeah. It's brought in a lot of good names to SmackDown.
I wonder that he'll be back in the wrestling ring one day for one night only. Don't you think?
Hold on.
Oh.
So but they're just selling some stuff. So you might have heard me and Chris are going to WrestleMania next year. So
Yeah. I told the viewers about it though during the first few minutes. So yeah, we'll be headed to Las Vegas though in 6 months. And that's why you know. So
got a lot of signs tonight.
yeah. Our first SmackDown. LA Knight is cooler than you. Ha! Yeet! We want the smoke. We want our Miami. American Nightmare Coney Road. Head of the kids' table. OTC. I wonder. I wish I could bring my sign, but technically I can't do that though because it's going to be a lot of crowds, and I don't know if they're going to shot that at WrestleMania any. Allegan Stadium is a very, very big building. Ain't that right?
Yeah.
And I believe this. Well, I know you've been in the stadiums, Connor, but this will be my first stadium with with WrestleMania or other events going on.
Yeah.
So with that being said, we also going to get tickets though next Wednesday or possibly next Friday. I don't know which one will be best though. And also I need to let you know something, Connor, but I'll wait till we get off the air. Because I don't want to explain this to the viewers and all that. It's more like confidentiality. But anyway, back to the show.
Oh, Cody Rhodes.
Oh yeah, he is on SmackDown. I'll give you that. I wonder if Gunther's going to appear tonight.
That's a good question. Gunther was on. I mean, Cody Rhodes was on Raw Monday.
Let's see if Gunther does appear. But here's another scenario. What about Kevin Owens?
Yeah, that's another good point. He beat up Cody at Bad Blood. Not on the show actually. That was pretty new. We haven't seen nothing. We haven't seen nothing like that in WWE in a long time. That Kevin Owens beat up Cody Rhodes. Not even on the show. Like fans just filmed it.
Yeah.
Last week, Kevin Owens was not even supposed to be on the show. He's suspended. He shows up anyway. He tries to get on the microphone. They turn his mic off, and he gets on commentary. And then today, Kevin Owens' Twitter page, he put that he's not going to be at SmackDown tonight. Basically, told his side of the story. So it's possible he could show up tonight, even though he's suspended.
Or he might show up at Crown Jewel 2 weeks from tomorrow and cost Cody Rhodes the Crown Jewel Championship match.
I think he's probably going to cost him because I don't think Cody's going to lose clean.
I wonder how much that belt is though right there, that Cody that belt right there in the middle of the ring. Might cost a lot of money.
Like a replica title?
Yeah.
Yeah, it probably costs a lot of money.
Yeah, they did carry it though like it's some kind of a diamond. A very expensive diamond. A very rare diamond. But still, you know, whatever and all that.
So we've seen one Raw guy tonight. We've seen Jey Uso.
Yeah, Jey Uso was on SmackDown tonight, meeting his little tribal chief.
Had a fight tonight. Where are they at tonight?
Columbia, South Carolina.
South Carolina.
And here's some. So, yeah. There you have it. Oh, looks like Mr. Jacobs' company Can't Stop Production told us to let y'all know. Subscribe if you haven't yet. Folks. Or how does they say it? I'm not trying to be rude. I mean, how does Too Cool to say it? Subscribe if you haven't yet. Dog.
Yeah.
But I'm not talking about Brian Christopher and Scotty Too Hotty. I'm talking about the Too Cool to Tim Grind and Flex from Memphis Wrestling right now. And back in 20 years ago. Look it up.
Against the Nature Boy, Ric Flair, champion versus champion.
Yeah, Mr. Jacobs. Yeah, subscribe if you haven't. Sure.
Yeah.
I will say about this Crown Jewel Championship for the men and women. I thought they should just do the Survivor Series champion versus champion match instead of this. Like normally for Survivor Series, it'd be the Raw World Champion versus the SmackDown World Champion for the men, and the same for the women. It would be the SmackDown Tag titles versus the Raw Tag Championships, the Intercontinental Champion versus the United States Champion. I like that better than.
Good thinking, but let's see. What does Monday Night Raw have right now? They got Gunther, they got Jey Uso, and they have who are the tag team champions on Raw right now?
Judgment Day, and on SmackDown is the Bloodline. So
and where's the United States champion at? I forgot about that.
LA Knight has that. So
it's the Bloodline, LA Knight, and Cody Rhodes.
They're kind of doing it at Crown Jewel, but it's just for this championship thing that they have right now.
It kind of looks like a AEW World Champion belt, but except it's bigger.
Yeah, this is all right, I guess, for Saudi Arabia. But
yeah, but anyway, to you, Connor, I asked the viewers about Brian Pillman being in the Hall of Fame, so I'm letting you know this. Yeah, Lexus King, or under his personal name, Brian Pillman Jr., he said on the Twitter account, or X, doesn't matter, saying he wants his father to be inducted to the Hall of Fame, well, WWE Hall of Fame. So I already asked the viewers. So what is your saying, Connor, and what do you think about that?
I think he should be in the Hall of Fame for sure. Uh, they could have Lexus King induct his dad into the Hall of Fame. Uh, Brian Pillman was a very good wrestler in WWE, WCW, and ECW.
Well, technically for a little bit in ECW until he got that injury on his leg.
Yeah, he wrestled for all three promotions. Not many people did that back in those days. Uh, Brian Pillman's most famous segment was when he pulled out the gun and hit Stone Cold.
Oh yeah, I remember that. I haven't watched it a few times though that night, even the whole program. I mean, I bought Brian Pillman DVDs. Well, technically the Brian Pillman Loose Cannon DVD, the figure, till I handed it to a friend of ours, and now there's Lexus King or his son. So yeah, I got a Lexus King T-shirt, soon to be figure coming out soon. What could be next? But still, I would. But still, I don't know. I don't know. But I would love to see Brian Pillman in the Hall of Fame. In fact, as I told everyone, and I'll tell Connor this again, I have a petition up saying that Brian Pillman should be in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I think he should be in the Hall of Fame. He didn't win any titles in WWE, did he?
He did win the W. He did become the first ever WCW World Light Heavyweight Champion. Well, back then it was that, and then they transferred it to the WCW Cruiserweight Champion.
Yeah, I know he. I know he didn't win any titles in WWE, but he was a very good wrestler.
Well, he did. Well,
I was gonna say in WCW, he went by Flying Brian. He had a lot of good matches there. He had a lot of good matches in WWE. I know he joined the Hart Foundation at one point. Uh,
and
I'd like to see him. I'd like to see him in the Hall of Fame. It would be great to see Lexus King induct his dad into the Hall of Fame.
but the question is, who will? What's the word? Just like Eddie Guerrero, just like Vicky Guerrero did to Eddie Guerrero, who should be the one taking the Hall of Fame ring? Maybe it might be his big sister Linda Pillman.
Or it could be Lexus King. Or
Just not.
or
Well,
his
who's going to induct Brian Pillman in the Hall of Fame? I mean, he has the Hart Foundation. He has Stone Cold Steve Austin.
I think it'll probably be Lexus King, his son. That's who it'll probably be.
I don't know if Lex. Well, I oh,
Went backstage last week. Kevin Owens. Yeah, here's the video I was talking about that Kevin Owens put on his Twitter. I have a theory that Randy Orton and Kevin Owens are in on this, and they're setting Cody Rhodes up. That Kevin Owens attacked Randy Orton on purpose, so they could.
So technically, it was either a work or a shoot or something.
I think they're setting this all up, and then Randy Orton's going to turn on Cody as well.
So it's going to be like a triple threat or a handicap.
It could be a triple threat, but I have a feeling that they're setting Cody up because Randy Orton's always the one to turn on someone. He's called the Legend Killer, the Viper, for a reason. We'll never see the snake coming.
Yeah, I'll give you that though. Randy Orton is a good heel. I'll give you that. He's been doing it for 22 years right now. And ever since SummerSlam 2004, he has still remained the youngest WWE superstar to hail the world champion at the age of 24. No one else has beat that yet. Technically, it was supposed to be. You remember this wrestler Muhammad Hassan?
Yeah.
He was scheduled to beat Randy Orton. Well, technically to become the youngest champion, 23 years old, but due to the bombing in London, England, UPN has got to cut him out.
So Muhammad Hassan was supposed to win the World Heavyweight Championship.
According to the Wikipedias and interviews I looked up.
That's pretty interesting.
But
I've been watching all the Raws and SmackDowns in order, starting in 2001, and now I'm in 2005. It's Muhammad Hassan and Daivari. They're together. And here recently, it was Muhammad Hassan and Ari Daivari versus Jerry the King Lawler and Jim Ross in a tag team match.
Oh yeah, I remember it was Jerry Lawler against Muhammad Hassan. Well, in a pay-per-view, and there was no commentary that night during that match.
And they had a debate one time. Muhammad Hassan beat up Jim Ross and Jerry Lawler.
Yeah, know what you mean. So, yeah. So there you have it. Oh, Randy Orton.
You don't understand. It's not that I want to. I can't. You can't. I don't think you understand what I'm saying. I don't think you understand. I don't think you understand what I'm saying. I'm not asking permission. What I am saying is I want Kevin Owens at Crown Jewel. I'm saying I can't because it's coming from underneath. Right. Well, then I guess I know who to talk to.
Uh-oh.
What is it? Did I miss something?
Randy Orton just said, or Randy Orton wants Kevin Owens at Crown Jewel. Nick Aldis says it's beyond his control. It's the man upstairs. So he's talking about Triple H. Randy Orton's going to go talk to Triple H.
But Triple H, well, remember though, Triple H can't wrestle. He's retired since 3 years ago. Here we go. Motor City Machine Guns debuted. Well, not the entrance yet, but will be soon. Why is this? I mean, I know why it's called A-Town Down Under. Like Austin Theory and the Australian Grayson Waller.
Yeah. I'm glad they got to keep their names. But they're not going to get to keep their theme song from TNA. But if they did get to keep their tag team name and Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley's names, but they didn't get the Motor City Machine Guns theme song.
Well. Anyway, now we're on commercial right now, though. One of the comments I saw earlier that Solo Sikoa, who might show up on Monday Night Raw this Monday night and cost Jey Uso the Intercontinental Championship match against Braun Breaker. I'm thinking that's going to happen.
At the end of that segment, Jey Uso said, "The next time you see me," or something, or whatever. And I think Solo's going to take advantage of that. And the next time Jey Uso sees Solo, he's going to cost him his Intercontinental Championship. And Braun Breaker will become a 2-time Intercontinental Champion.
Right. Here's another thing, though, at War Games. I looked up all the posters over the past few months, though, concept posters, saying that it's going to be a Survivor Series Bloodline War Games between the OTC Roman Reigns and the Usos. And they said it's going to be Sami Zayn against Solo Sikoa, Tama Loa and Tonga Loa. I can't pronounce their names. And Jacob Fatu.
Yeah.
So it's going to be the original bloodline versus the new bloodline. They've been trying. I mean, and we don't know The Rock's going to be in there. I guess he's probably going to be the referee or probably the moderator of all this, since he did start started all this. Along with his grandfather Peter Maivia and his father Rocky Johnson. There's a lot of family members in the bloodline. I just hope Zilla Fatu will be a part in there too. In case anyone hasn't noticed, that's if I remember correctly, the son of the late Umaga.
Yeah. I got to meet him. I got to meet Zilla Fatu when I was at SummerSlam.
Well, lucky you, Connor. You got to meet the son, and I haven't met any sons yet. Well, sons of wrestlers.
I got him to sign my encyclopedia where Umaga was at. Got him to sign where his dad was at. He looks a lot like Umaga in the face, but he also looks like the Usos. Mainly Solo. He looks a lot like Solo Sikoa.
Yeah.
But I wish he was still alive, so it would be father and son teaming up together. But
the only sons of wrestlers I have met was the late great Brian Christopher, or Jerry the King Lawler's kid.
You also got to meet who was it?
I met Jeff Jarrett. He's the son of Jerry Jarrett.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. Jerry Jarrett.
I don't know who else. I mean, I met. You already know I met Billy Gunn not once, not twice, but 3 or 4 times.
Next time you meet him, maybe one day you'll get to meet the Guns.
Well, technically I didn't meet the Guns though, but we did see them perform though last year at Collision.
All right, here we go. We're back.
Oh boy, here we go. I wonder what their new theme's gonna be. The Motor City Machine Guns, I mean.
Got Street Profits and Angel Garza versus Motor City Machine Guns. Definitely got new things.
I wonder what their new theme's gonna be.
I gotta keep the names. Chris Sabin and Alex Shelley.
This debut has been a long time coming. The Motor City Machine Guns, the newest addition to the tag team division. Nick Aldis looking to his hat.
This is Chris Sabin's WWE debut, if I'm correct. I mean, and for the first time ever, the Motor City Machine Guns are now officially in the World Wrestling Entertainment. At least the good news is they're not in TNA wrestling. But in case anyone hasn't been on this podcast or new on here as a viewer, we have interviewed the one half of the Motor City Machine Guns, Alex Shelley. So look up on the archives today.
we go.
You know these. You know they're former X Division champions.
Yeah, they both won the TNA World title. They both were X Division champions.
I've seen these. You know, before they were in the Motor City Machine Guns, I know Alex Shelley was a paparazzi.
Yeah, him and Kevin Nash had a lot of good chemistry.
Along with Kevin Nash and Austin Starr, which is, well, now Austin Aries.
Yeah.
And you know, all that. Oh, dang it. Picture in picture.
Mama, ¿qué pasó? I just got the iPhone 16 Pro on T-Mobile. No me digas. Sí te digo.
So there you have it, right there.
And it had the all-new camera control. No te creo. Plus, we can save 20% every month. I already have it. Mama is always 2 steps ahead. Get the new iPhone 16 Pro on us. Plus, families can save 20% every month versus the other big guys.
Ooh,
Business is always in motion. You need a mobility partner that listens with solutions customized for the short term and the long haul. Because business as usual isn't the usual anymore. Enterprise for lives in drive.
Mopping is hard work. Then I tried the Swiffer Power Mop. It has a built-in solution that breaks down dirt on contact. Plus, it's 360-degree swivel head, things up along baseboards, and even behind the toilet. Bye-bye, bucket. The Swiffer Power Mop.
oh, Austin Theory.
So hold it up high.
So,
Okay.
but still, yeah.
Show what you're made of. You are a fighter, and this is your reward. Modelo, the mark of a fighter.
Shake up your shower with a flavor for every feeling. This Dove freshens you up. This Dove winds you down. This Dove leaves you glowing. And this Dove keeps you going. So whatever care you care about, there's a Dove for everybody.
Customize and save with Liberty Mutual. Customize and save.
Oh, that was good.
The I'm guessing the Emu and Doug commercial.
Amazon fall favorites are here. Save on fashion, home, beauty, and more. Shop Amazon fall favorites now.
Today's biggest
Tag
hit
into
wasn't
Angel Garza.
It was the fact that the Silvas went 4 for 4 on getting all their flu shots with no tears. Bravery rewarded. When it's time for vaccines, it's time for CVS.
Oh, that's a big kick.
Subway just dropped the price of every footlong in the app to $6.99. Wait, Subway did what? $6.99 footlong? Yep, says it right there. Get any footlong for just $6.99 in the Subway app. Chocolate and caramel and a crunchy cookie. Oh, it's more than more. It's more. Yes, it's more. There's more to a Twix.
And here comes Brett with the clothesline.
Nice takedown. The years may change some things. Rey Mysterio. One thing remains the same. The close bond you share with love. Body slam. Exclusively from Mattel.
How was fun about?
Beautiful double team by Legado del Fantasma, Angel Inferno. Alex Shelley spending a significant amount of time up in the air before being driven face first into the buckle. Oh, high low.
Man, that's a good man. They do a good look out. Oh,
Bugs on his debut here on SmackDown.
Oh.
By Angel right between the eyes of Grayson Waller.
I haven't seen Chris Sabin much. I've seen a lot of Shelley. Oh, that was good. A good double moonsault.
Santos Escobar has been demanding
Grayson
opportunities
Waller.
for his man here on SmackDown, as well as Alexa
Oh, wow.
Lopez who stood at ringside. They are
Hey,
proving their worth right
that's
now.
gonna hurt in the morning.
The winners of this triple So Waller looking for vintage Waller.
Oh.
Denied. Out of midair by Alex Shelley, who's firing off Lee's. Spectacular double team by the Motor City Machine Gun. By the time the Motor City Machine Gun started bouncing up, but immediately on the offense once again is Angel. It's going to be a bit of a learning curve we're seeing here, Wade. There's a level of competition. I'm going to cynic from the word go. You have to prove it once you get here to the very top level on SmackDown.
Oh, wow, this is a bit different. What is going on here? Damn, that was good.
It's a devastation in ring coming at the 3 count.
That was a good double team.
Spectacular.
Austin Theory tagged and Grayson Waller.
Austin Theory now legal for A-Town down under. Angel hung across the top turnbuckle.
Oh.
Big drop kick by Austin
Good drop
Theory.
kick.
Your eyes on Birdo.
Oh.
On Shelley with an enziguri in midair. Back elbow rocks Birdo.
Oh.
And Theory driving Birdo down across his own knee. A-Town down under wants the gold yet again. Alex Shelley is still standing at this point through the volley of abuse he's received, but he got the tag, and Saban's in now. This is why the Machine
Ooh,
Guns are
that was
so
good.
special.
They used to do that move a lot in TNA.
Great teams are always on the same page. Motor City Machine Guns practically in the same syllable. Now Alex Shelley first on the top. Saban with Birdo in his clutches.
Oh, that was good. Let's see Machine Guns win.
1, 2, 3, yeah! We got DIY versus the Motor City Machine Guns.
Uh-oh.
Oh boy, here we go, here we go.
Oh, that was a pretty good match. Motor City Machine Guns and
Yeah.
Davis Orton versus KO at Crown Jewel. That'll be a good match. Shout out to everyone in the chat, including the Wrestling Podcast. Good work on the channel. Appreciate it. Shout out from South Rock. We thank you for watching. We thank everyone for watching. We appreciate your comment.
Yep.
I'm glad to see Motor City Machine Guns tonight. I'm glad to see Motor City Machine Guns as well. Next week in Brooklyn, we're going to be getting DIY versus Motor City Machine Guns. That's I don't know if those two teams have ever went against each other, but it's definitely a dream match. I really like both teams, so that match should be a very, very good match next week.
Did you know there's a detergent that gets your dishes up to 100% clean, even in an older dishwasher? Try Cascade Platinum Plus. For sparkling.
So Connor, did you get the at least the add-on from the WWE 2K24 Deluxe Edition of the Bray Wyatt edition?
I haven't done that yet. I haven't even been on my game in like 2 weeks. I'll probably do it tonight. I just seen the commercial. Yeah.
Well, I don't know if I'm gonna get mine though too. I know it costs $10 because I already got the deluxe version and the 40 years WrestleMania.
So do you have to pay extra for it?
Well, $10.
What if you got the season pass?
What?
What if you got the season pass?
The season? Oh, I already got the season's pass.
I got so it doesn't come with the season pass.
Nope, it has to be separate. So technically, it's more like an add-on.
Because I got the season pass as well.
Yeah. In case anyone hasn't noticed, though, I did create myself and him and this guy in the video game of mine. I'm known as I'm known as Brett Cruz, and he is known as Jackson Blake. So technically, he's got the CM Punk moves on there and the CM Punk attire.
Yeah, I think like a
But instead of 3 X's, I put a 4th X down there, like you're the next, like you're the next CM Punk guy. But still, I already created a friend of ours from Cordova, and yes, even my best friend too, the one you've seen on here a lot. At least, yeah. Well, we're already about an hour and 30 minutes in. Only 30 minutes till the broadcast of SmackDown is over, and our podcast will be over too, or maybe OT.
Yeah.
As I said, I'll say it again though. It's great to be back on the podcast for the first time in a long while. Over. Here's another WrestleMania again. Oh, we got another one. Oh boy, here comes the woman bully Nia Jax.
Yeah. Is Candice LeRae wrestling tonight?
She's taking Tiffy's place though, due to she got the flu. Let's just make sure. I just hope that it doesn't take 3 minutes. You know, like that tag team 3-minute warning.
Yeah.
I don't know if you already heard this, Connor, but during the segment on backstage, next thing you know, Nia Jax says, "It better not be 3 minutes, or it's going to take 3 minutes."
What match are you looking for? What match are you looking to be the best at Crown Jewel? Probably Cody and Gunther. Liv and Nia Jax should be pretty good. It looks like they're going to do Randy Orton and Kevin Owens. That should be a good match. Maybe they do Roman Reigns and Solo. But probably Cody and Gunther is going to be the best match. What about you, Chris?
I'm going to have to go with what you said the first time. Gunther and Cody Rhodes.
Who is Tippy?
Actually, Brenda, it's Tiffy with a 2 F's, but I like that.
Yeah, I think.
I think Brenda's right about one thing. She's probably faking it so she can get out of the matchup tonight, or at least get out of Nia Jax's way.
Maybe. But I like that Candice LeRae is on TV.
Yeah, first time in a while. She was on WWE Speed, and she became the first ever Women's Speed Championship.
Last time I think I saw her on SmackDown was when DIY got beat up that one time, and Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell checked on him or whatever.
Oh man, that's a bad scent. That's a senton right there on a you know. We already do know Nia Jax's finishing move, the big leg drop.
Kind of like Yokozuna.
What?
Is it the one that Yokozuna does?
Well, yeah, except Nia and Yokozuna are not related. Well, they are, but more like, I don't know how to pronounce it or say it.
I think they're related because they're all in the Samoan family, but I don't know how they're related.
Nia Jax, she's from Australia, right?
She is, but I know she's kin to The Rock. She's The Rock's cousin or whatever. Or they're cousins, or I don't know.
Or maybe twice, or maybe once removed, twice removed.
I know if you go in their family tree, you could probably see how they're related.
Yeah.
But she is related to The Rock and all that.
And speaking of Tamia, though, I haven't seen. Speaking of Nia Jax, we haven't seen Tamia Snuka lately. Well, for one reason, she is related to Jimmy Snuka, and he did have some, been in trouble a lot lately. Since, well, even after Jimmy Snuka passed.
Didn't he kill someone? I think that's what happened. He was supposed to go to prison, but he was in bad health, so he didn't go.
I did not know that. Maybe I did, but I must have forgot it.
Yeah, he was going to go to prison, but he was in bad health, and he wasn't going to live long. So.
Well, Jimmy Snuka's final matchup before he was in bad health was a 3-on-1 with Roddy Piper and Ricky Steamboat against Chris Jericho. I know it was during the PG era, but it's a good thing they came out of retirement, though, for one night only.
It doesn't matter. She's Tippy. Nia Jax is very strong. Tippy is smart to be.
Well, Tiffany. I don't know. I don't care. All I do know is that I'm not a big fan of new wrestlers or let me rephrase that, new superstars up to date unless I know them, or at least a second generation superstar.
I like Tiffany Stratton. She's really good. She's she wasn't even she was a she came from the NIL program that WWE has for like college athletes and like football players and basketball players. And
here's another thing for you, Connor. I was born in the Attitude Era years. You were born in the ruthless, just in time for the ruthless aggression year.
What year were you born?
95. I mean, I know that was during the new generation, but I was right on time for the Attitude Era.
Yeah. 95 was when Nitro started.
Well, not October 9th. More like October 9th, but I could say more, but I was born during the 6th episode of Monday Nitro. Not on Nitro, but before the 6th episode of Monday Nitro.
Oh, that was a good I'm Dracula Bailey.
And in case anyone who is new on this podcast and all that, Connor was born on Monday Night Raw, which, technically about, I think it's about 14 or 15 hours before Raw was on the air in Canada. Yeah. And let me tell you, though, even though, okay, then. You're right, Connor. They're going to be in Brooklyn, New York.
And on Monday, well, not this Monday, but the next Monday, they'll be in Hershey, Pennsylvania for Monday Night Raw. And then the night before 28th. On the 27th, NXT Halloween Havoc will be in Hershey, Pennsylvania.
Oh, and speaking of NXT, Connor, have you heard that NXT is going to be in the old ECW arena?
Yeah, I've seen that. I've seen it on Facebook. They're going to be in Philadelphia at the ECW arena.
Or as they call it now, the 2300 arena.
I'm hoping that they titled the show ECW NXT One Night Stand.
Ooh, or how about ECW versus NXT?
See, that'd be great. Like they can get RVD on the show. They can get. Oh, damn, that was good. 1, 2.
But it has.
Yes.
Who won the match? Don't tell me. I want to wait. Oh, damn it. Even though it is a wrestling world. Yep, Nia Jax is a female bully. I'll give everyone that. What's going to happen next week? Who do we have? Oh, we got ourselves a face-to-face.
ORC Machine Gun versus DIY.
Don't tell me. I wasn't even there yet. Or not through yet. Okay, there we go.
Let's see. Yeah, she got the pin, too. She won the match for her team, so that was pretty cool. Carmelo Hayes versus Andrade Part 7. The series is tied 3-3. We go to
I
game.
did not know they're doing the Part 7. The series is tied. What happens if one of them gets to win?
I'm assuming they get a United States title shot. That's what
Again.
Aldis said.
Andrade and Carmelo have been escorted from the building because this thing isn't going to be settled backstage.
Oh, I gotta hear what Nick Aldis have to say.
On SmackDown from Brooklyn. But the thing is, because this is such a personal issue, and because this is Game 7, I decided we needed a special referee who can handle business. A referee who, frankly, takes both of these men.
Uh-oh.
You know, that's the funny thing about this.
LA Knight's a special guest referee.
Quite honest, I've already beaten both of them twice. So here's the thing. If you want me to go ahead and go in there and put on the zebra stripes, I'll be the best referee WWE's ever seen. As a matter of fact, 20 years ago, I looked at as a wrestler and as a referee. I accept. But here's the thing, gentlemen. If you come in there, I'm calling it down the middle. Here's how it goes. You're signing up for a little shot at this. No, all you're signing up for is to get smacked back-to-back 3 settings. And your aspirations for this championship up in smoke. So it goes. Yeah.
Pretty big news.
LA Knight special guest referee next
LA Knight is a special guest referee for
Yeah.
and Andrade Part 7.
Uh-oh. I don't know if he's going to call it right down the middle and all that. We have both heels in there against and a face referee. Now the question is Roman Reigns really going to acknowledge Solo, or is it going to be a setup? LA Knight's pretty good on the microphone, though, backstage. M&M's and Snickers combined? Oh, my goodness. I don't know if you already seen that commercial just now, Connor.
Yeah.
So now, let's see, Connor. Give me a yeah. I hope that's scare tactics we're watching on commercial.
Yeah. Isn't Cody Rhodes on that?
And the New Day, yes.
Yeah.
I remember Matt Hardy was on Scare Tactics back in the 2000s.
I didn't know that.
I do. It was back in 2009. I think he was during when he was in ECW, the reboot ECW.
Now, does Paul Heyman return tonight? Roman Reigns said he was going to acknowledge Solo Sikoa as tribal chief. But Paul Heyman said he does not acknowledge Solo Sikoa as his tribal chief. So does the wise man make his return tonight?
Or maybe it might be next week since they're going to be in New York City. Well, Brooklyn, I mean.
It would be fitting if he did that. What is that with filming Solo? I don't know, but it makes me think that Paul Heyman's going to do something tonight. Because remember, Paul Heyman told Solo that Solo is not his tribal chief. So, no thank you.
No, thank you either. I mean, I wish, but I'm not singing on the podcast again. Not after.
Yeah, I'm good. Comes Solo Sikoa. That son of a bitch. They're setting up for War Games. It's really good. Jey Uso's in the mix now. Jimmy Uso is back. The Rock did appear at Bad Blood, but it's not really known if he's even going to be a part of that. When are you and Chris going to wrestling school? When are you going to be tag team wrestling? The day that Andre the Giant comes back to life is when we'll do that. That means never.
I would. All I could say is that I mean, I know Connor has been training. Well, since he's been a referee. I'll give you that.
I would like to referee more.
What?
I said I would like to referee again, but
You know what I think you should referee in? That is, if they will allow you, you should probably referee in Memphis Wrestling.
I've thought about that.
Let me guess. You got to pay a big one.
I don't know how you get into that. I know they have a lot of referees already, so
a lot of there's some referees in there, like Ray Sanders. He was a referee, well, crooked referee.
Yeah.
But still, in case to answer Brenda's question, I have thought about a team name. Well, even though that we're not under AEW or anything like this, but I'll say it one time: the Autism Elite Tag Team.
Yeah.
But too much.
That our family's stronger now. You told Jay.
And another thing, Brenda, I already have a tag team partner, and he's my best friend. You've seen him, but yeah, Connor can be a good tag team too, since we're both the same disability, same interests and all that. Even though he's,
I don't see it.
I think 6 years younger than me, if I'm right.
I don't see anything that tells me we're better off now. If anything, we're divided and broken. After everything we've been through, everything we went through in the spring, everything that we lost through the summer, and we stand here divided like this. Solo, I told my father that I could fix this. All I want to do is put us back in the promised land.
His father and his uncle did pass, I think.
I want paydays coming from the
Yeah, back to back, but they passed right near each other.
Tell me what I have to do to fix this. what you have to do,
Oh boy.
Rich Roman,
I think Solo broke character. He broke character a little bit.
to do is acknowledge.
Come on, Paul Heyman.
Uh-oh.
Something.
I wonder if they're asking we want Paul.
Quit chanting OTC. We need to start chanting Paul Heyman. The OTC's already in the ring.
We want Paul. We want Heyman. We want Paul Heyman. Give us an answer.
I acknowledge you.
Yeah.
Oh, God. And I heard that.
I acknowledge you. Does that make you feel better? No.
Oh, God.
Roman, that's not good enough. I need you to acknowledge me as your tribal chief.
Come on, Heyman. What are you waiting on? We got 5 minutes left before the show is over.
Oh, boy. I heard that coming.
Somebody do something.
I need you to acknowledge me as your tribal chief.
Great. They're doing Daniel Bryan's no chant, and he's not even there in the WWE.
What else, boy?
Don't tell me anything, Connor. I wasn't even there yet.
Yes, I know. You never changed. You never changed.
I don't know what he said there.
Since you never changed, I'll never change you.
Uh-oh.
Take that fall too. Oh, they got Jimmy Uso. Is he bleeding?
I don't see blood.
Oh,
Yeah, he's bleeding on the eye.
and Solo Sikoa's getting his ass kicked. Ooh. Ooh. And dig up fall too. Ooh. Superman punches Solo. Get the Uda fella back and just be done with it.
Oh, boy.
Get the damn thing back, put it on, and take that out of the story.
He's got it. He's got it.
Put
Is
the
he going to
damn
put it back on or what?
He's wasting too much time. Like I knew he was.
And
Jey Uso.
low blow.
Oh, where's Jey Uso? Come on, Jey. Jey Uso's not even going to help.
If he keeps this up, he's gonna.
Yeah. Jey Uso didn't do a damn thing. And Paul Heyman didn't do anything either.
Ouch. Ouch. That's gotta hurt. Well, there you have it.
Well, that was pretty much into SmackDown.
Yep. Yep. Indeed.
Yeah, I thought tonight SmackDown was pretty good, actually. SmackDown, I think this week was better than Raw, actually. Raw, since they've been back to 2 hours, it's been kind of iffy. I mean, the show's been all right, but not as it used to be. But when Raw goes to Netflix and goes back to 3 hours, it should get even better. SmackDown's going 3 hours in January as well. But tonight, I thought SmackDown was very good. I thought the 2 triple threat tag team matches were good. I thought the women's tag team match was good. The opening segment with Solo and Jey Uso was good too. But yeah, I thought it was a very good SmackDown. If I had to rate tonight's show, I'd probably give it an 8 out of 10. What about you?
Same here. 8 out of 10.
Yeah, I thought it was a good show. I want to thank everyone for commenting. Chris, you're doing a good job on the podcast tonight. Connor, you're doing a wonderful job. Thank you. When would you and Chris cook me a pizza? I don't know. Chris, will you go to work for me tomorrow and work hard? Connor, Deshaun Lee, good show. I want to thank everyone for the comments. Definitely appreciate all of you watching. But yeah, SmackDown was a good show. 8 out of 10 for the both of us. I thought it was a good show. Things are shaping up for Crown Jewel. We know we got Gunther and Cody Rhodes. We know we got Nia Jackson with Morgan. Orton and Kevin Owens looks to be happening. Maybe we get Roman Reigns and Solo Sikoa. Remember, they have 5 matches per PLE, so maybe we get another match. It would be great if we got the Bloodline versus DIY. Motor City Machine Guns, but we'll see. But yeah, good show tonight. We will be back tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central Time, 7 p.m. Eastern. Me and Mr. Jacobs are going to debut our new show called The Pod Champs. Me and him will be on. Emily will be back on, and we have a new guy on Twitter that will be on, The Wrestling Bro. He'll be on tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. Our new show, The Pod Champs. This is going to be a new weekly show every Saturday at 6 p.m. Central, 7 p.m. Eastern. We hope all of you join us for that show. Yeah, we will see you guys tomorrow for the pod chance.
Yeah.